Yo, what up? Did you ever listen to like classic rock in the car with your folks growing up, and now you're older now and you know all the songs, and now you indirectly like that music? Think about it, do you? I don't know, man. I've just been rocking the Bob Seger and the Fleetwood, and gosh, there's put on that the Doobie Brothers or like a Steely Dan album, and I can just remember listening to that so many times, mainly in the cars because before the MP3 players and whatnot, because I grew up with books of CDs, and then my parents CDs were new to them. Even there was tapes, but yeah, just those old classic rock songs, they just hit. I was just listening to the Bob Seger "You'll Accompany Me" song. It's a hitter. And I'm just heading to practice right now, and I just had a good talk with my dad in the office, mainly about him phasing himself out and possibly me taking over his spot. And I've got mixed feelings on it. I mean, part of me is proud of myself for just telling him that that's not something I'm interested in, and that it's just not something I'm passionate about. And, you know, we were having this conversation, and my dad knows me so well, and he knew that's kind of what I would say. But still, I think he had told my brother he was going to do his due diligence and talk to me and see what could be. But I just am not ready for that, nor I just don't think it's what I just don't want to do that. I mean, if it was a situation where there was no other option and he needed me to step up and do my best, obviously I would do that. But I think there's someone out there, and I know there's someone out there that could do a much better job than myself, and I've really been trying to prioritize this last year about trying to be happy and live life, and not live to work, but work just to live, and figure out what maybe I could get to where I would be, I don't know, living to work. And also I think my dad's right. He made a comment that if I would take over the managerial position, there wouldn't be room to do volleyball. And when I heard that, I knew immediately I didn't want that, because that seems to be the thing I'm most passionate about. I think I just had some unfortunate timing that I didn't figure it out until too late in my life. And I think the prospect of moving 5 people somewhere and to pursue that, it seems a little selfish on my behalf if I was to pursue that in the financial, just for finances. I mean, I get to coach 2 high school. I mean, basically I coach for free here in town, so that seems to be my biggest hurdle. Is I've found out what I like to do, but it's a difficult industry to make a living at if you're not playing. And if you're not playing, then you really have, like, a lot of professional players or college players, they go into coaching, they've got those connections, and I've got none of that. I started coaching when I was 25 years old in high school. Didn't play in college, so I'm trying to figure it out at 39 and a half years old. And it's a little bit embarrassing, but also it's a little bit empowering to just be able to say that I'm passionate about something, and that I don't want to spend a lifetime doing something I wouldn't be the happiest at. But I'm happy when I'm here at school. I know that. I just gotta figure out what to do to make more money. I would love to be able to pay my whole mortgage myself and take my family on vacation 2 times a year, and be comfortable enough to pay all the bills and provide. To me, that sounds like I need to make 80 to 100 grand a year, and I'm about 40 to 35 off from that. But tomorrow's another day, and maybe I'll have an epiphany. Anyways, it's about a little after 2. We're gonna go in and practice, and we're gonna go have a tournament tomorrow. Let's just keep thinking.